Hello everyone, I am Simran Kaur from Shivjyoti Educational Group. Now today it's turn to revise part 1 of chapter 12, friction. These are few important points. First, what is friction? We know that any moving object, it finally comes to rest automatically if we are not applying brakes, if we are not stopping those objects, but still they come to rest. Why? Because of the frictional force, which is contact force. Friction opposes the relative motion between two surfaces in contact. Then what are the causes of friction? How is it caused? First reason is because of the interlocking between surfaces, as this is a contact force, frictional force. So two surfaces must be in contact with each other, and we know that no surface is perfectly smooth. There is some roughness. So these lines represent roughness of surface. These are interlockings, and because of these interlockings there is friction. Second reason for friction is adhesive force. Now what is adhesive force? Let's take any two objects. This is box 1 and let's say this is box 2, and they are in contact with each other. So if they are kept in this position only, then after some time, we know that it is made up of matter, it is made up of atoms and molecules. So the atoms and molecules which are in contact with each other, they will start attracting each other. As they are attracting each other, so there will be a strong force between them, and that is again a reason for friction. Then in chapter we discussed that friction depends on these two factors. First is roughness or smoothness of surface. How it depends on that? We know that roughness is directly proportional to frictional force. If roughness of surface is more, then there will be more frictional force, whereas in case of smoothness, it is inversely proportional to friction. If smoothness is more, then frictional force will be less. Then second factor is the weight of the object. If object is heavy, then there will be more frictional force, and if object is lighter in weight, then there will be less frictional force. Then kinds of friction. We studied types of friction, which are static, sliding and rolling. Static, out of these, among these three friction, which one is minimum? Rolling friction. Rolling friction is minimum and static friction is maximum. Why? Because in static friction, let's say this is floor and this is any box kept on this floor. So when we will try to move this box, then what will happen? Interlockings are present. So we need to first break these interlockings. So that the force which we are applying to break these interlockings is known as static friction. Then now once after breaking these interlockings, this box is in motion. But still, to keep it on moving, we need to apply force continuously. That time, that friction is known as sliding friction. And rolling friction is when we use balls. Okay, in cars, in vehicles, we use circular wheels. Why? Because rolling friction provides minimum friction. Then fluids also produce friction, not only solid surfaces, but fluids like liquids and gases, they also produce friction. Till now, we discussed friction between two solid surfaces, but there is friction between solid and liquid surface. There is friction between solid and gaseous matter. So these two type of friction are known as fluid friction, because friction is caused by liquid and gas particles. Now, to reduce this fluid friction, what we do? We make the objects, the shape of the object streamlined. As you have seen the shape of submarine, or you have seen the shape of bullet train, that is streamlined shape. It is used to minimize the fluid friction. Now these internal questions you have to write in your book. This question 1 on page 148. First, why do you slip when you step on a banana peel? You have seen that whenever we step on banana peel, we ultimately slips and we fall. So why it is so? Because of the force of friction, because you know that the inner side of banana peel, that is very slippery in nature. The surface is very smooth, and more will be the smoothness, the more will be the, less will be the friction. Question 2, what is adhesive force? As we discussed in points to remember, when two surfaces are placed in contact with each other, the atoms and molecules in contact with each surface attract each other with a force called adhesive force. Now, this force is not magnetic force, not gravitational force, not electrostatic force. This is adhesive force, force of attraction between atoms and molecules. The next question on 152 page number, what is rolling friction? When one body rolls over the surface of another body, the resistance to its motion is called rolling friction. If you remember, we discussed ball bearings. We use ball bearings to introduce rolling friction because it is the less, it provides least friction. So that was all about part 1. Thank you.